So here we go, Stane from Botswana, Gabarone. They got their buddy Dave to interview them. Let's go and see what these guys are all about. This is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show, first episode of 2015.
Jy luister na. You are listening to The Dean Machine. The Dean Machine. Hard rock and metal from Africa.
Okay, so that was just a bit of an intro you heard there from the band Stane, just a little bit get us warmed up for the killer heavy metal you're going to be hearing on this interview. We're going to do it a bit differently today. Last year with the interviews, we got the bands to record interviews and we'd edit them and then put them up for the show. Stane actually got one of their mates called Dave to do the interview, and I kind of like it. I'll just play some songs as and when I have to. So without further ado, let's go and see what the boys from Stane had to say.
I'm chilling here, Dave Thrash, and I'm chilling here with my boys from Stane. So I'm gonna ask them a couple of questions. So I'll start by asking them to introduce themselves.
Hi listeners, I'm Kul Mahuri, otherwise known as Gigantic Crocodile. I'm the drummer for Stane.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is TX. I'm doing rhythm guitar, Stane.
It's Ethos on the guitars.
Okay, awesome. Guys, tell us about the band. The year it was formed, style, history, your social media pages, etc.
Oh yeah, we are Stane, S-T-A-N-E. This Stane was formed from the initials of the founding members of the band Stane. S is for Slayer. Slayer is the lead vocalist and the bassist, and then T is for TX on the guitars. A is the founding member, the drum member. It's called Ace, and N was also the founding member, Ninja, and E for E-Force. Stane was formed back in 2003. Founding members of the Stane were 5 guys. Well, we started the band with the acoustic guitars. It was TX, it was Slayer, and Ethos. We were playing with the acoustics, and then we said, guys, we've been doing acoustics for a while. Why can't we start a band? Well, we said, wow, that's a good idea, guys. And then we never wasted time. We recruited Ace on the drums, Ninja as an additional member on the guitars. But we never really played long with Ninja. He left us on the beginning of the band. And then the 4 of us, we started the band. And then on and on we went. The first year we tried. But before the band could start any gig, if was with myself, I decided to go outside the country to the UK. I was there for a couple of years, 4 to 5 years old. And then the guys who were remaining behind, they carried on the band. They recruited a stranger who replaced Ethos in the meantime, and then the band went on and on and on. They were doing quite well. They played their first gig in Lobatse, Noisy Road, and then they did very well, so that was a boost for the band. And then they never stopped ever since then. TX can take it there, add some bit of more points there. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks, Ifos. Yeah, like my bandmate has just said, we did a couple of shows since 2005, and then we never stopped. And this is our 9th year since our inception. And currently, we have 3 products that we have developed so far. Sometimes in 2009, I guess, we did an EP, Maintenance of Brutality. And then after that, we came up with a live DVD, which is, or dubbed, Last Breath Madness. That was in 2011. And then we came up with a full album, which was launched 2013. The album was called Human Era. And since then, we did a couple of shows, and our music can be heard, or we can find us somewhere on Facebook, Stane, and then even on SoundCloud. You can be able to listen to our songs there. So you can just Google us on SoundCloud by typing Stane-2, and then even on Reverb Nation you can find Stane BW. BW is our country code. Remember, we are in Botswana. We are based in Gabarone, okay? And then we also have a couple of sites where you can find us, like on Metal Archives. We are there. We're also on Metal Encyclopedia, stuff like that. So basically, if you want to listen to us, just go to SoundCloud and look for Stane-2, or go to Reverb Nation, Stane BW. Even on Facebook, you can find us there. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Mr. Dave, the style, the type of the style we are playing, we are Africans, okay? But basically we play heavy metal. Therefore we play Afro heavy metal shit. And then we add a bit of thrashes here and there to make it, more brutal. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. We like brutal heavy metal here on Telegraph Radio, and I'm sure the listeners do as well. So without further ado, let's go and check out the first track from this band called Stane, a song called Gates.
Okay, guys, moving forward. Can you tell us, our listeners, what was your most memorable story, or should I say a gig? I'll start with you.
Augustus Metal Show. That was last year when I started playing with Stane. You know, the fans were going wild. The girls were going crazy. After the show, as the drummer, there was this other girl. She came to me. She was proposing. I was like, how to please.
Proposition at the gig.
Okay, all right. Awesome stuff, man. So I should make sure that I try to do some drumming, because I can see the. Basically, you're a winning man. That's bad. Okay, moving on, Mr. Ethos.
Yeah, my memorable one, Mr. Dave, I remember that one very well. That was last year, March. It was our first full city launch in 2013 last year. That one was in Gabarone West Hall. It was well planned, well advertised, well attended, indeed. So it was really full. It was full to the capacity. The stage was absolutely well done, with all the types of lighting effects you can think of, the smoke, and as well the massive sound. I remember the guys said, guys, are you sure you were not playing the CD? I said, no. The sound was absolutely perfectly well engineered, guys. So it was a lovely sound. So we were playing along other local bands, and guess what? The show, it kicked off around 7 p.m. until the sun comes out. That's how I remember it. And the face painting, I remember for the Stane, it was wonderful. Even the fans, they painted, everyone was almost fully painted on the face. I wondered, I guess if it was planned. So I really enjoyed the gig. Thanks, Dave.
Alright, Mr. TX?
Yeah, man. The show that I remember, it was the one where we recorded our DVD, Last Breath Madness. That was the first and the last show where we saw a motorbike on stage, the revving of the bike and stuff. Everyone was going like, wow, they were so wild. And then there was a bit of videos projected on the wall, and people were like, wow, what the fuck? So that's the show that I always remember. Sure, man.
Okay. The memory that you guys have for the gigs, any story? You first, any story? Memorable story?
No, I think that will do for now.
That's pretty cool, man. Sounds like you guys are a proper wild heavy metal band. Girls proposing to you after the gigs, motorbikes revving it up on stage, people going crazy. All the things that are expected of a heavy metal band. So let's go and check out another song called Run For Your Life. So if you people see these boys from Stane coming, you better run for your life.
tell us about the metal scene in our beloved country, Mr. Ifos?
Oh yeah, well, this is Botswana. We're in the southern Africa. Our size of the country is about in kilometers square. It's the size of France, but the population is quite small. We are hardly 2 million in number. So you can think, out of this 2 million, how many fans do we have? We've got a couple of fans here in Botswana, but our fans are small in number. But guess what? The small number that we have of the fans is absolutely awesome. Well, people here, well, the community generally, they don't know what's up with the metal. They associate, metal with evil stuff, satanism, all these negative things. But we are doing all our best to sensitize the community that no, this is just another genre. This is just another form of art of music. We are just ordinary people like you guys. We are nothing evil. We are nothing satanist. But slowly but surely, people are beginning to understand that okay, rockers are quite peaceful, because even when they see us around, we interact quite well with them. Just to show them that no, guys, we are not violent. We might be at our appearance. They used to be scared of our appearance, but now they see us quite often. Now they're getting used. But okay, talking about the real scene within the country, it's almost twice or once in a month that a rock concert or a gig is played somewhere in Botswana. So with our fans, base is building up. Every year we see new faces. Every year we are seeing new girls, new ladies. Quite beautiful. So it's attracting even more guys. To join the rock scene. So our fan base generally is building up. It's small, but it's building up. Every year the numbers are going up. But like I said, it could be small, but it's awesome. Whenever there's gig, they just go crazy. They just go wild. You'll really enjoy. They'll scream to the top of their voices. They'll do all sorts of things that everyone will do when they're enjoying themselves. And the bands. Local bands, we've got different genres of rock. We've got from classic, soft, we've got grunge, we've got heavy metal, we've got death. We are even going as far as to the extreme metal now. But we've got different genres and publicity. So far, we've got one national radio station, which is RB1, Radio Botswana. It's doing quite well. They've got the special program every Saturday from 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock. They play both local and international music, and it's helping us because it's exposing us to the local, even into the international. Because the station you can even listen online, Yeah, I mean, generally, one more other thing. There's one thing special about our local fans. They've got that signature. They've got that special attire when that they put on. When they go to the gigs, they put on leather pants with spikes, with boots, cowboy hats. They always put on black stuff. That's what they like, and makes it different from other countries. Yeah, I mean, generally, briefly, that's what I can say. Cheers.
Wow, interesting indeed, interesting. Can you Mr. Tuzik, tell us what's next for Stane, man?
Yeah, we are still working on the new material. We are looking forward to recording an album by mid-2015. Expect a single, both audio and video, mid-15. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. TX, I heard you talking about that people can get in touch with you guys on social media and stuff like that. So how about your music? Where can people really buy your music online?
Mr. Dave, currently we are still working on that because after we released our album, we tried to look into different ways of how can we reach our market. Like I've said, we are currently on social medias, so we are looking forward to find any company that where we can be able to sell our music online. So currently we don't have one, but in the near future I think we'll be online. We'll let you know, man.
Okay, all right. Back to you, Mr. Ifos.
Oh, yes.
And the last, what message can you say to your listeners, to our listeners, and to the whole world outside, out there?
We are staying in the Southern Africa, guys. Our first album was mostly heavy metal, but now we are working very hard right now. Our second album, you should expect more thrash than more heavy metal, so it's more shit coming. So we're working hard on it. So it should be out towards end of 2015. So watch out for the space. Keep listening, guys. We are coming out very fresh this time. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm very glad to be hanging with you guys. What's up, guys from Stane? Statistics, you have something?
Parental guidance. When listening to this music, make sure the volume is very high.
Wow. Anything else, man?
Play it loud.
Yeah, man. Go on. Come on. Go on. Don't be shy, man. It's me. Come on.
This is Jagati Crocodile. You're listening to Big Up Radio Station with Dean Machine. Don't change that down. Turn up the volume.
Awesome. Alright, thanks, guys.
Cheers, man. Cheers, Dave. Keep rocking. Keep the volume high. Keep the shit going. Oh, yeah.
What a great song, man. That song is called Stane on Stage. I really like the guitar sound that you guys get. It's really thick and heavy, and some powerful heavy metal there. I'd just like to thank Dave for doing the interview for us. I'd like to thank you guys for getting all this information through to us. So those of you listening out there that like this music, go to Google and type in Stane, S-T-A-N-E, Botswana metal band, and you'll find links to them on Facebook, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, and all over the internet on Metal Archives as well. So that wraps up the first interview for 2015, and we got some great bands coming up in our next episodes this year. I mean, in the following episodes, you've got some great bands coming up with interviews and stuff, and also a couple other surprises. So make sure you watch the African Metal page on Facebook and keep a note of when these events are going to happen. So let's go check out one more Stane song before we continue with the show, a song called Brutality. This is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show on Gulag Radio.
Hi, this is Gabriel from Metal Horizon, and you are listening to Gulag Radio Station with the Dean Machine.
Alright, so that concludes the first interview for 2015. Gotta say, man, that Stane's got such a heavy sound, loving those deep guitars, those thundering drums. What a great band. You can check them out on facebook.com/STANE band, or just go to Google and type in Stane, STANE, Botswana Metal. I'd like to welcome Mags into the chat room. He says he's not tired. Even after 28 years of listening to metal, he loves it even more. And I couldn't agree more, man. Metal fucking rules. A message to the guys from Stane, my buddy Gavin Batsford here in Tiverton in Devon, south of England. Says he's loving your deep guitar sound, loving the sound of the band. Long live Botswana Metal. Alright, so as I said earlier on, we're going to start have an hour or so of bands that are not in Africa but feature members from countries in Africa. We're going to start off with a band called Mouthful of Flies from London, UK. Every person who played on this CD was from Africa. Let's check it out. A song called Believe the Lie, taken off of their 2007 release called 10 Negative Sixes.
Draped in a shroud of frost.
Alright, so that was Mouthful of Flies. Sadly no longer. Next up, sometimes we played a band on here from the 90s in South Africa, a death kind of thrash metal band called Metamorphosis. Well, their singer who's done a couple of things with me and my brother in the past, Mark Vas. He did some solo tracks a while back called under the name of Vas Inc. We're going to feature that band now, a song called Gulag. This is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show.
tuned to Gulag Radio.
Right, that's a band out of London, England, from the 80s, early 80s, band called Belladonna. Some good mates of mine in that band, as Mags in the chat room pointed out, just sounds like a new wave of British heavy metal, and it certainly was. Those guys have got some vinyls out. They played at the Marquee. Also, interesting fact, they are members. Some of the members were from a South African band called Black Rose, who we've played on here quite often. Interesting to see all these Africans abroad playing in metal bands. So next up, a band called I Am I. Sure you guys have heard of them. The singer used to be in Dragon Force. ZP, good mate of ours. He's just been singing for Tank on the 7,000 tons of metal cruise in the Caribbean. Well, this is a band that he did that he formed after he left Dragon Force, and now he's singing for Tank. So the band's called I Am I, and a song called This Is My Life. South African singer ZP Fiat. This is the African Metal and Hard Rock Show, featuring the Africans Abroad Hour.